I decided to make a list of the most awkward moments in life. Dropping your towel when you're getting changed in front of people.
Yeah.
You know when you like know the person but you don't really know their name?
Dude, I'm gonna get cancelled for this.
Like they've been saying climate change is gonna finish like all the coastal areas by like 2030. I doubt it, mate. So I was just laying there on the ground and then I shat again on a towel. I know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another banger of an episode.
It's episode 11 now. Episode 11.
We're recording this early on because we are going away to Perth. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be a bit late. It's gonna be a bit early now, late for you guys. Mm-hmm. But you know, it's still a banger of an episode. I reckon.
Yeah,
We got a banger.
It's gonna be good.
You planned a banger, didn't you?
Yeah, I planned a banger.
Yeah.
So how was your day today so far? How's your day going so far?
Well, you know, I got to sleep in and went for a swim after that. And because we go on a Sunday, we're not part of a squad, so we have to go lap swimming. And, well, you know, going lap swimming, it's all good and all, but you get those people who want their own lane, you know? And at first,
but we're one of those people who want our own lane, though.
We are those people, but still, we don't mind if someone jumps in.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped in this lady's lane. She was really nice. We had a chat and all that. But then I got my own lane. She left. And someone else jumped in my lane. She was a bit rude. I got to say, she was a bit rude. You know, she could have been a bit nicer. She could have been like that old lady. Could have had a chat. And then
right. That's what I'm going to talk about. I jump in, right? I jump in. I go into a different pool because there was less people.
Yeah.
I jump in, start swimming. I finish my warm-up. I look, and guess who is swimming next to me in the lane next to me?
We'll just say it was my ex's mum.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a bit awkward, isn't it? I'm glad I chose not to go into that lane.
Yeah, it was a good swim, but she was there, so it was a bit awkward.
Bit orcs.
Yeah, it was a bit orcs. So, that's why I decided to make a list of the most awkward moments in life.
Okay.
I've got a few here. I've actually got quite a lot. So strap in, get ready.
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking shit about someone and they are right behind you.
You know, when I do that, I kind of embrace it. So like, I am talking shit about someone, and then I realize that they're like really close,
mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of like. I leave I finish my sentence off with like a little bit of a laugh, like I'm joking, and don't hit me, you know. But like, yeah, it is awkward, eh?
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I'll be like, you know, when you see they're closer, and then you see them, and you're like, isn't that right? We just said you're a little cunt.
Yeah. You're just talking smack.
Yeah, but we're talking smack, but then you like kind of turn it into a joke.
Yeah.
So you're like, yes, a little Jimmy here. He's such a cunt, isn't he? Like, he always leaves early on the wall, and he's such a cunt, you know.
You like that word, don't you?
Yeah, and then you see him, and you're like, isn't that right, little Johnny? Huh? You always leave early, don't ya?
Yeah.
See, I feel like that kind of saves you from.
It kind of just gives you like awkward moment, you know.
It's awkward. You're like, oh, you go already, and you're like, oh.
Has that happened to you before?
Yeah, a few times.
Talking shit.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
It's alright. You get over it.
Mm.
When you're at school and you call your teacher mum or dad.
Oh. Yeah, that
happens.
That happens to me.
You're like,
it's happened to
excuse me, mum. Oh.
No, for me, it slips out when they like help you.
Yeah.
And they're being like kind of like nice to you. You're like, thanks, mum. And it's like.
It's real awkward. Yeah.
Mum?
It's super awkward.
How many times do you reckon teachers get that? Like, it'd be pretty often. Like,
I reckon at least once a week from a different person.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's funny when your friends do it, but when you do it, you're like, this is kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Very, very awkward. Dropping your towel when you're getting changed in front of people. Has that ever happened to you?
It has never happened to me. But, you know, as swimmers, we do that all the time. We towel change.
Mm-hmm.
It's either like, okay, this is like the change room lifestyle, right? So, like, you're in the change rooms. You either have the old blokes who get changed and like stripped down right in front of
Completely
you
naked.
and literally like whip their dongs out on
Mhm.
like they're real close and they just whip their dongs out. Or you get the ones like us who are a bit more polite and
Yeah.
we do it discreetly, you know. We put our towels around our waist and we do it like pros because we do it every day, right? But sometimes, right? Sometimes it may fall, and it's never happened to me, right? And I hope it never happens to me. Touch wood, somewhere, right? Hope it never happens to me, but it happened to someone. I
Yeah,
remember
happened to us. We saw
one
it
of our
happen.
friends was getting changed, and he
We were eating breakfast. I don't know why we were eating breakfast in the change
in the
rooms.
change rooms.
We're such weirdos.
Bros, we were such weirdos. He was getting changed. Mind you, though, that was like, it was just like, it wasn't even really the change rooms. Like, it was where we were hanging out. you know?
Yeah.
Like, no one was getting changed because it was like a private
Well,
school.
he was.
And he was, yeah, but we were as well.
Yeah.
Anyways, he was getting changed and he let go of the towel and we saw everything. Everything.
His tiny cock.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gave me a bit of a.
I didn't.
Gave
wanna...
me a bit of a, a mental boost.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, damn, I feel good about myself now.
Yeah.
You know.
But I was scared after that. I was like, damn, if I drop one.
Mm.
All right. Accidentally liking someone's old Instagram post. You're having a little bit of stalk at night or whatever, and you're like, oh, who followed me? Scroll down.
And you accidentally
like
like it. Yeah. And then they think you're a weirdo, eh?
Yeah.
Like it's. Or
You almost want to
better
message
yet-
them and be like, don't worry, I'm not a weirdo,
Yeah, but then it
That's
makes you
even
sound
weirder.
more of a weirdo.
Yeah.
And then like you show your friends like someone you've got a crush on, and they're like, oh, let's
Who's
look
that?
through it, and they like every single post.
Yeah.
You know, it's happened to me.
Literally.
It's happened to me. It's a bit awkward.
It's a bit awkward, eh?
They never tell you about it, but like they know, and they
They know.
Like it's just weird.
It's funny when they do
It's
it to
just
you,
like
though.
that awkward situation.
It's funny when someone else does it to you, though.
Mhm.
When you forget someone's name,
Yeah.
you know when you like know the person but you don't really know their name. Do you have like tips on how to? Yeah, is there any like tricks to get around?
There
it?
are tricks. There are tricks. Like in Australia, it's very easy to get around it because you just say, "Hey, mate," or "Sup, cat,"
Yeah.
or like
Sup, buddy?
"Sup, mate," "Sup, champ," "Sup, buddy."
Mm-hmm.
You know. Whereas, like, I feel like in the Americas, like the American people,
In
like,
the Americas.
yeah, I feel like the
Howdy,
US, I
partner.
feel like the US of A people, like, all right, we pretend you forgot my name, but you're in the US.
Okay, ready?
And you don't have an Australian accent, so you can't use mate or
Right,
buddy
right,
or
right.
stuff like that. Hey Nolan, how's it going?
Howdy, partner.
So, do you know my name?
Yeah, let's go for a coffee. But you're
What's
ordering.
my name?
Yeah, I'll tell you once we order coffee.
What's my
But
name?
you're ordering.
What's my name?
Yeah, but we're gonna go order coffee,
What's my name, partner?
mate. If I knew, I'd have to kill. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Let's go get some coffee.
See, you can't do it.
No, let's go get some coffee.
Got my coffee.
You're ordering.
Yeah. Can I have my coffee?
Well, they're calling your name.
Well, they asked me what my name is.
Wait, can I see your coffee real quick? Oh, your name's Kellen.
That's easy. That's a good strat.
Mm-hmm.
Go order some coffee. But I feel like that'd cost you $5 every time you forgot someone's name.
Yeah, but I feel like that's better than the awkward moment when you're.
Bro, if I had to pay $5 every time I forgot someone's name, like, I'd be poor.
Mhm.
I mean, I am poor, but like, I'd be more poor.
You'd be more poor.
Mm.
When you wave back to someone who isn't waving at you, it's gotta be one of the most awkward ones. You guys listen.
I feel like that is the most awkward moments ever. When someone, you think they're looking at you, right? But they're looking behind you, and someone else is coming that way. Oh, that's the most awkward situation. Like, it's just, I've been in those situations before, and it's like,
yeah, you're like,
you know,
I got a bit of a twitch on my back.
yeah.
Ow, my neck hurts a little bit.
Or like when someone goes like this, like, you know, to you, but it's not to you. It's not this person behind you, and you're like, oh, you're like,
What's
you're
even
like
worse?
in the middle of the wink, and they look at you, and you're like,
I feel like it's even worse, and they're like, hey, hey, and then you get up and you're like, hey, and then they like, yep, hey, and then they go behind and they start talking to the other person.
Awkward.
I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like looking at yourself in the mirror at the barber. Is that just me?
No, I feel like that's not awkward. Because, like, the mirrors are made to be looked at, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it's just awkward though.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you reckon it's awkward when you get a haircut and you have to try and
Yeah.
make conversation with the barber?
It depends who the barber is.
I feel like if you find the right barber,
It's not awkward.
it's not awkward to make conversation.
I feel like it's
Same
awkward
thing
when the
for a
barber doesn't
relationship.
talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as a barber, you should talk to your client. And your client shouldn't have to talk to you, you know?
I feel like as a barber, you should have a psychology degree
Yeah.
as well.
Mm.
Because, like, it's like part of the job description to
Yeah.
talk to the person you're giving.
I agree with that.
to. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, I reckon it is a bit awkward though when the barber doesn't talk to you and you're like,
Hmm.
okay. It's happened to me before,
Yeah.
and it's just like,
Damn.
can I get out?
All
of
they
here?
ask is, okay, you like this length? Yep. Okay. Keep going. Alright, so I got a bit of a conspiracy theory for you.
Damn. Okay, let's get started. I
So the
love
headline is
conspiracy theories.
Is climate change real?
Is climate change real?
Bro, it's feeling pretty real right now. Holy, it's hot. Let me tell you this. Myth busted.
Bruh. Yeah,
It is hot, eh?
It is hot, but that's why I brought a drink in here to
Yeah.
cool down a bit.
Yeah. So, a group of people believe that the science behind climate change has been invented or distorted for ideological or financial reasons, or higher taxation controls on lifestyle and more authoritarian government.
Authoritarian government.
Former US President Donald Trump, US Senator James Inhofe, and British journalist Christopher Booker have supported this theory.
So you reckon climate change isn't real?
No, I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
See, look, right? I feel like climate change. I'm gonna get cancelled for this.
Mhm.
But I feel like climate change is a lot of shit.
I feel like, right?
Look, I'm all
I feel
for
like,
the environment.
yes, the Earth is getting hotter, but so fucking slowly. Not as quickly as they're saying.
And you know what? I listened to a podcast about it.
Mhm.
And like, I know that just because I listened to a podcast about climate change, it doesn't mean that I've got like a PhD in
Mhm.
climate change studies. But I'm probably more educated than the fuckers who hold up a sign and they're like, coal seam gas. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But, okay,
Those
this
people are
is what-
so
this is
dumb.
what I heard.
Those people annoy me.
A bit of warmth wouldn't even be that bad.
Mhm.
A bit more warmth wouldn't even be that bad. Think about it, right? Just think about it as a dumb person. Hot weather is better than cold weather. Think about the Ice Age and think about like the jungle, right? Would you rather live in the Ice Age or in the jungle? Yeah. So we'd rather go towards a bit warmer than a bit cooler.
Mm.
And as you said, it's getting hot so slowly that it doesn't even matter. And back in the day, they used to say the Maldives would be like underwater like 20 years ago. And they said that it'd be underwater 20 years ago.
Look
It's
at them
not.
now. It literally
It's
has
a
gone up not
holiday
even...
destination.
It's gone up like 0.2 centimeters.
It's literally a holiday destination.
And wait, like this might be the dumbest thing I could ever say in my life. But ice, right? It's heavy. Right? It's heavy, right?
Yeah.
So it pushes down the water, making the water go up a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But if it melts, it's like the same weight-ish, you know what I mean?
You have
So,
a point.
It's
Because-
like, it equals out, doesn't it?
Yeah. You know when you freeze a water bottle in
Yeah.
the fridge, right? I don't know if I'm
Yeah, it's
like being dumb right now,
yeah.
but this is just me using like common knowledge.
Yeah.
If you freeze a water bottle in the fridge, the volume will be taken up more if it's frozen
Mm-hmm.
than if it's just
Yeah.
still water.
Yeah.
That's why you have to leave the cap open
Mhm.
so that the water bottle doesn't blow up, right?
Yeah.
Because the ice expands. So if the ice is melting, then wouldn't you have less water in the ocean? Like, wouldn't you have less things in the ocean to make it rise?
Mhm.
Like, that's just my
Literally.
theory.
So literally, I feel like it's cap. Stop the
And like,
cap.
if it's getting warmer, right?
Yeah.
Isn't the water getting precipitated out?
Yeah.
Like, isn't it getting like,
Taken out. Wait, can you do that with salt water?
yeah? Try and boil salt water in your kitchen, right?
Mm.
After 30 minutes of boiling, the water's pretty much gone.
Mm.
Like, it's just
So
all
I feel like
gone
it's
up
just
into
cap.
steam.
Like they've been saying climate change is gonna finish like all the coastal areas by like 2030.
Hmm.
I doubt it, mate.
Look, don't get me wrong, right? I love the environment. And like, if it was up to me and I could really, really do something about the environment, I would, right? But like the things that are happening at the moment with like net zero and stuff like that, where people are like trying to do zero emissions.
It's impossible.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, it's impossible.
That's impossible.
It's even worse.
It's impossible to get to zero emissions. People emit, right, carbon dioxide themselves when they breathe.
Yeah, those people sitting there in the sun,
So you
you're
can't have
farting.
net zero.
Your butt cheeks are looser because you're sweating.
Yeah.
So you fart easier. So basically, they're the ones contributing to.
When you're breathing, you expel carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
And when you fart, that's methane gas, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not going to get down to net zero.
Mm-hmm.
There's always been carbon emissions
Literally.
since the dawn of time. Carbon dioxide isn't the enemy.
Yeah.
It's literally not.
Speaking of carbon
You
dioxide,
literally breathe in carbon dioxide as well.
relax, bro. Speaking of carbon dioxide, I'm gonna go into the safe now.
That was my rant.
So whatever I say,
Well, I thought we were in the safe already. For me.
yeah, well,
'Cause
we can.
I
Yeah, that's your safe.
Bro,
but
I'm
I'm
cancelled.
going into the safe. No, you can't. We're in the safe. You can't get cancelled. We're in the safe. Bring the comments. We want the
Bring it
comments.
on.
All right, going into the safe. Speaking of carbon dioxide, one time, like 2 years ago, so I was 16.
Yeah.
I got so sick, stomach wise. I got a bug, and I was throwing up, shitting everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean uncontrollably, and I mean when I was sleeping. So I shat the bed when I was 16. So let me explain.
Well, I remember this.
So it's actually really bad. Like I like went to sleep and I was like so ill, and I woke up and I was like, wait, something's not right. My ass is like really like wet and like kind of itchy. And so I went to go check, and I felt so sick, bro. I couldn't like move. I was like, oh fuck, and I was throwing up and stuff. And I made it to the bathroom and I shat in the toilet, and then I checked myself and I was like, oh fuck, I shat everywhere in my pants and stuff. And then my stomach was hurting so bad I couldn't even walk back to my room. So I was just laying there on the ground, and then I shat again on a towel.
What the fuck?
I know. And then I threw up as well, like just in the toilet. And then I had to like call out to mum. I was like not looking well. I was like, I can't walk to mum and dad's bedroom right now. I can't fucking. I was 16, keep in mind. And I like yelled out, and then she walked in, and I was in such a state.
Why are we in the safe for this?
Because I don't want people to like bully me for this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you will get bullied. That's the thing.
And then I went back to bed. Well, before I went back to bed, I had to clean my bed.
Yeah.
And then I went back to bed, and I was like, oh shit, here we go again. I ran to the toilet. This time I made it to the toilet, but I was like on the toilet for like 2 hours.
Did you at least bring like a book or something?
No, I was on the toilet. It was the middle of the night, bro.
So you just fell asleep.
And then the next day, I was on the couch, and I was like a ghost. I was a zombie. I was literally laying on the couch like, fuck. And then I couldn't shit for like a couple of days. And I couldn't eat. Lost a couple of kilos.
So moral of the story is
And that's the sickest I've ever been.
don't get sick.
Don't get sick and don't shit the bed.
Mm.
It was pretty bad, actually. Like, I was actually like, holy shit, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, but okay, if you are one of our listeners, tell us when you were the most sick you've ever been.
Yeah.
Because that was Nolan's.
That's my most sick I've ever been.
Please share. And, yeah. We'll...
I want to have a little rant.
A rant.
Because you had one, I want one.
Okay.
So,
Not about climate
at
change.
the start of the week, because we're going to WA for a competition, and it's a 5-hour flight, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to get a compression shirt so I don't swell up on the flight. Well, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Do you know why?
Go on.
Because I went to the shop. I went there. Nothing special. I got one. I thought it would fit. Went home. Tried it on. Way too big. It was like a long sleeve shirt, just a normal one. It wasn't. It was like really loose on me.
So you pretty
like,
much bought like
yeah,
a long
pretty much.
sleeve shirt. Yeah.
A very expensive long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
So I went back. And I was like, could I, exchange this for another long sleeve shirt, a smaller one? Bro, you'd think they'd have another size for me. No.
You're just too
It was
tiny.
too tiny. They didn't have a size for me. I was too big for the kids one,
Yeah.
but I was too small for the adult ones. So it was like in between.
Yeah.
And I was like, I tried on every single one of them. And they were all either too small or too big. Too small meaning I couldn't even put it on.
Yeah.
And too big, it was like...
You know they're meant to be hard to put on, right?
Yeah, but it was I couldn't put it on physically.
So like you were just like trying to
Like the
climb
head.
inside of it.
I was like,
Okay.
yeah. I actually couldn't put it on.
Yeah.
So I went there and I was like, bruh, I actually can't, like, fit into any of these. Like, and I was like, could I maybe, like, get a refund? And he's like, yeah, do you have your card? And then this is when it gets really fucking annoying. Because I use your card because my card wasn't working.
No, because I'm sugar daddy.
Yeah, you're sugar daddy. No, because I didn't have any service and I couldn't put any money on my card.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, well, Killian, can I use your card? So I used his the first time when I bought it.
Yeah.
And then when I went for the refund, he was like, oh, do you have your card? But Killian wasn't with me the second time. He was like, fuck that, I'm not going back.
Yeah.
So I was like, no. Fuck. So then I had to go back home, get Killian's card, go back to the store, and get a refund.
I reckon you probably wasted all that money just driving in fuel.
Yeah, it took me 2 hours.
Half the morning.
Took me like a couple hours, actually. More than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Took so long. Like the second time I was in the shop looking for like 45 minutes for 50 minutes for an actual size that fits me, and nothing fit me.
Yeah, I did my whole yoga
Yeah.
while you were looking.
It was
And that's
unbelievable.
like a whole big operation. So like,
And it's like a 10-minute drive-ish.
yeah.
So 10, 20,
10? Bruh, 15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
But not up and back.
Up and back.
It'd be like
20. 25.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a long drive. It took a while. And there was traffic. I wasted a good, like, solid day.
Yeah.
Half a day, sorry. It was so long. Alright, well, moving on to a game.
Game. Okay, so Nolan came up with the game, right? And like full credit to Nolan, it's a good game. We tried it out earlier today in the car.
Took a while to explain.
But it took a while for him to explain it to me because he is not good at explaining things.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a good quality of yours. You're not good at doing that, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to explain it to you guys for a bit of simplicity. And if it's bad, just think about how much worse the explanation could have been if this man gave it to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
True.
So this game, right, there's one person in the game who has to think of a number between 1 and 10, right? Once they have the number in their mind, the other person gets 4 questions, right? And these questions they have to ask, they ask,
Keep going.
They ask, okay, so what's like your what sport represents that number, right? And the person with the number, they have to give them a number from the scale of 1 to 10 of what they think about a certain sport, okay? So
10 being like
I give
very
you like
good.
what sport and you're thinking of number 6, and you give me football, right?
Hey, no way. It's a 10.
I know, it's a 10, but you think number 6, football, okay? That's how we do it, right? Okay, so let's get this started, right?
Yeah.
Let's get this started. Who's got the... Who's
So I'm
first?
thinking of a number.
Okay. Sport.
Badminton.
That's a bad sport.
But am I playing it or am I watching it? That's the question you got to ask.
Because if you're playing it, then it'd be a bit nicer.
Yeah.
But
But
if you're
I'm not allowed to
watching-
tell you. So you have to assume.
Okay. Favorite assumed sex position.
I don't fucking know. I'm a virgin.
I know, that's why I said assumed.
The favourite one reverse cowgirl.
Okay. Okay, so it's bad. Car brand.
Kia.
Oh, this is subpar. Okay. Shoe brand.
Shoe brand. Skechers.
It's a 4.
To 3.
3.
Oh,
Oh,
so close.
so close.
So do you guys get the game?
Yes, they get the game.
They
Okay,
get the
I'm
game?
thinking of a number.
Okay. Podcast.
Inspired unemployed.
Okay. Swimming distance.
1,500.
Oh, this is high.
Yeah.
Shoe brand. Any day now, mate.
Okay. Asics.
Ooh. Spanner in the works now.
I threw a spanner in there, mate.
Football club.
In terms of how I like it or how good it is.
How you like it?
Okay. Aston Villa.
Ooh, bro, you're making me work for this.
I'm making
Okay.
you work.
It's a 7.
No.
8.
Yeah. It was an 8.
Damn.
It was good. That was good.
All right, we'll each go one more time.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, go.
Favorite city. Well, no, city. As in your favorites.
Well, it's just a city then.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be our favorite because otherwise it gives it away what the number is.
No. In terms of how much you like the city.
Yeah, so it's not my favorite. It wouldn't be if it was my favorite. It'd be number 10, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna say Madrid.
It's up there. Okay. Sport.
Surf life saving.
I know the number. Okay. Phone brand.
Samsung.
Car brand.
Audi.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm winning at the moment.
It can't be 10.
I'm winning at the moment.
Yeah, you are actually.
Okay. You got one more, and then it's decided. If you lose this one, I'm fine.
Okay. You have a number?
Now I do.
Sport.
I'm gonna say ice hockey.
Football jersey.
Okay. I'm gonna say Aston Villa again.
Okay. Fuck. Animal.
Animal. Oh, this is hard.
So it's not up there. But it's not down there either. Okay.
A.
Come on, any day now, mate.
Come on, mate. It's hard. A sheep.
Okay, so you. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm
Hey,
joking.
I'm not a sheep. I'm a goat.
Okay. Sex position. Bro, you're taking so long to answer
Head.
these. Huh?
Head.
Okay, it's a 6.
No.
7.
No.
8.
No.
5.
No.
4.
Yeah.
4.
4.
You're rating ice hockey a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
In my opinion, I've won. I
Good job.
won.
You're the winner.
I'm
Is
the
there
winner.
a forfeit?
Okay. The forfeit is you have to sleep in here tonight.
Fuck off. No. Bro. I'll sleep in here when we get back from
No,
nationals.
I know. It's a joke.
When we get back from nationals, I'll actually sleep in
You're
here.
not sleeping in here. It's too hot.
We'll have a forfeit next episode.
Yeah, forfeit
Okay.
next episode. Start of next episode, we'll do a forfeit for you.
Yeah.
Because you
Well,
lost, buddy.
That's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode. Thank you very much for tuning
Oh,
in.
I can lick the ground.
You what?
No, I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Don't lick the ground.
okay.
Not before you race.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
later.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later. We love you.